Okay, the dream life would be to have uh basically if I can do, I'm just gonna simplify it the as much as I can. All right, if I can just do, hey, just DoorDash, right? Let's just start off with that. If I can just do DoorDash, if I can get a car, or if I can just have my car scot free, paid in full, so all I have to worry about is insurance and maintenance. Um, in a newer car at that. I mean, my car is straight, but I would rather have a newer car. But then again, if I could have my car really worked on and fixed, because I don't think it'll ever be like 100%. It's an older car, so, but as long as it's close damn near, then yeah. But more than likely, I would rather have a newer car so I can have less stress on maintenance. All right, I can be on top of the maintenance even more. Like it'll be easier to maintain it that way. Okay, because I'll just be making money. I don't know about y'all, because like I would have a regular job just like I have now, but I would do the dashing on my time off, like all the time. And the main reason why I say a newer car, it could be a car or a small SUV, but preferably a small SUV because where I live, a lot of hills, mountainous type areas, a lot of off roading, gravel. So need like off road tires. Um, and there's times where it can snow during the winter time, right? So you need to be prepared for all these situations. Even areas that flood. That's why I say small SUV, because it can still get you, to and fro around. All right, rather than a car, because you can get stuck. Even in a small SUV, you can get stuck now. You just have to be careful around the areas where they're like really deep. Okay, so but I would do that all day, because I'm not gonna necessarily run the numbers here, but it's a good decent amount. Like on average, it's like a decent amount. But then there's days that you can break the average, and it's like it's not like you get one day out of the week. Nah, it can be multiple days out of the week, because of my record on DoorDash and everything. Like I'm really good on it. I'm really good. I can make decent money. You know what I'm saying? And I say decent because that's being modest. Because honestly, I can make a good amount of money on it the way that I want to work. Because I would work from dusk till dawn, basically, or from dawn till dusk. Yeah, from dawn till dusk. Okay, so because it's better that way, because the light starts coming out when you first start, so you're good. And then you got like all day to work, and you work all day. And when you work all day, nighttime comes, and it gets dark out here. It's like pitch black. We don't have lights everywhere. Back in Miami, there's lights everywhere. You can see for the most part. There's some certain dark areas. Be like, oh, it's pitch black. Nah, bro, y'all don't know pitch black. Once you hit country, pitch black. And at times it's not necessarily pitch black. It's like it's dark. And you can see the stars and stuff like that. But you would, if the moon is out, you're great. You're lucky. That's your only source of light for the most part in certain areas, because it's dark. Now mix it with like dark and then the deep fog. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, man, because I'd say simplify it with DoorDash, but honestly, I would do more than just that. Do DoorDash, Lyft, Uber Eats. Really, I would love to do Uber Eats and DoorDash, because I did Uber before, and it's cool and all, but I'm not the type of person that have like conversations a lot, because I just want to do the job, get it done, and I like it. That's why I like DoorDash instead, because you can have conversations with people here and there, but it's not too much. So I'm in and out. I have like small pockets of conversations here and there. All right, so if you're a person that doesn't like to talk too much, but you want to still feel like you're you're not like outside of the loop, or you're not uh talking to people as much, or what am I saying? You don't want to feel like whenever you want to talk to somebody, basically you will achieve all of that with doing this. Basically, is what I'm saying, because you get to listen to your music. Um, a lot of people kind of feel iffy about this, but I don't. I can't necessarily listen to all the things that I want to listen to if it's like an audiobook or something, because I'm cheap and frugal, man. I ain't trying to spend too much money out there. I'm trying to find the best deals, so I can't necessarily find the books or the books that I want on audio. For so what I do is I use the shows that I watch or something like that. I'll put those on, but they're like, it's background, so that turns into like my audiobooks, right? So I'm good with that. I'll listen to like a bunch of podcasts, and people, I already know how people feel about podcasts, but you just slow down now. I'm not doing the whole deep in on the pills of the colors, but it's cool to just have that, because it helps me. All right, for me to be a successful person that I want to be able to do that. Okay, because I know I can make them, because I've done it before. It's just I'm behind on a lot of things, because I was already behind. So I'm literally playing catch up the whole entire time. I'm playing catch up this whole entire time. And it's a struggle, because you're playing catch up. You don't necessarily have emergency money. So anything goes wrong, everything's tight. So, I'm literally making money to survive and go through the next day and the next day and the next day. And then it feels like you're only working just to work, because right now the car is out of commission right now. So I got the road bike. I would like to do DoorDash and all that stuff with the bike, but it's not an electric bike. So it's all manpower. And I'm not 100% confident on that I can just do that for hours, because coming from flatland mostly, and what is it, like the lower sea levels or whatever, and then to this area, higher altitudes, and so much hills and mountainous type areas, it takes a toll on you, but you can get used to it after a while, which I'm starting to. But it's, I know my levels right now. Okay, so I know I'm not gonna push myself too much to try to do something, or just to get somebody a meal. I'm not. That's just crazy. I'm not hurting myself for that. All right. But if I were to have an electric bike, heck, if I even had a scooter, which honestly, because I had one before, but I feel like I'm about to do these things again, and I'm gonna take things step by step. Because I was walking, got the road bike, so I'm on a bicycle. I still have the car. The car's broken down though. Remember that. I'm trying my best to pay all the bills, send money out for my kid. I pay all the bills, send money out, and save for the car repairs. And I'd also at the same time trying to pay down and get rid of debt. It's a lot. Right? It's a lot for one person to do. I can do it, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and honestly, for the universal cooperation of everything just working. Because if one thing goes wrong, then another thing can go wrong, and then it's like a domino effect. You don't want that. So, I'm trying my best. Man. Trying my best. And I would ask, I would ask for like help and money for like this type of situation, for the plan that I want to do. And I only know of one person that I can probably even ask, but I don't even want to put that on them. Because for me, it would be like a loan, and I'm gonna pay it back regardless. But not just that, I want like a partner in it, so people understand. Like I got the numbers, I got everything, I got everything. I just need, like, now more than ever, I need people to like actually be behind me, to trust me, to believe in me. And people are like, oh, you don't need people. Like, you kind of do in order to move forward in your next steps. Because if nobody likes what you're doing, nobody believes in anything that you, no one's going to purchase anything from you, no one's going to want your services, no one's going to want anything from you at all, period. No one's going to help you, no one's, that's, so somebody has to have something towards you in order for it to work. All right. Even if it's, for some situations, for some people, hate. Because like what they talk about, people be hate watching videos and stuff like that, and comments and stuff, and people, lo and behold, that helps views and everything. But I don't think I would have haters for what? I don't even like to talk. That's weird to even say that, haters. Amy, man, everywhere I go, and people that know me, and that's cool with me, that like me, it's just it's a common thing. Everywhere I went, for some strange reason, people scream out my name like Steve, Steve. So, and it feels great, honestly, because in the mornings it's like, that's like the coffee right there. Like they would, everywhere everywhere I've worked, it's been like that. All right, for a certain point in my life, ever since even even way before the military. But it's been like that, so. I mean, I like being me. I like how things go with me now. Like I'm figuring things out, which it took me a while, which kind of one of the reasons why things got pretty much messed up, because I didn't know what the heck was going on with me. But I'm not gonna put the full blame on me, because that's kind of irresponsible. But yeah, I just wanna get to the goals. Well, that one really, because that's the one that's mainly on my mind. All right, because I have also other ideas, other business ideas and ventures and stuff like that. But I don't want to be like the uncle or the friend or the brother that's always got schemes or something. Because these are not schemes; these are actual plans that can work. I just need to follow through. I need to follow through. And with some of them, I need to trust and believe in myself that it can work. The only problem is, I think that problem is because I've tried things before and they haven't worked. So I'm kind of hesitant a lot. All right, I had a cell phone repair business that I started years ago. And it was cool when it first started. The only problem was I didn't have inventory. If I had inventory, I would have been okay. I'm not gonna say I would have been making a lot of money or nothing like that, but I would have been okay. And actually, I would say I probably would have been better than okay, because I knew what I was doing. I could do the work. It's just the timing was the issue because of the fact I did not have inventory. So if somebody needed their phone fixed right now, I can't fix it now because I don't have your specific screen or your specific camera or something like that. Because like literally, I started off with nothing. I started off with like one or two phones, old phones that are broken that I had. Couldn't really fix it or anything, but sold it on eBay, right? Got the money. Got other phones on eBay, right? Got other phones on eBay, repaired them. They worked. So basically I started doing that. So I would buy, and I would have parts and save parts from certain things, from certain phones, and keep them. And yeah, I was building an inventory, but it was just not going fast enough. That's the only issue. It was not going fast enough. Okay, so I want to do something where it doesn't require inventory, where I don't have to necessarily worry or think. But there's other things I'm looking at that can possibly like it can work. It can work. I just have to get down and do it. All right, but I have too many interests. And I gotta pick one or the certain amount that I know I can handle and do. Right now it's really just, it's YouTube. Right, I'm doing this right now, and it's not like I'm not doing it for money or nothing like that. Because clearly, I don't have that many followers. I don't have that many videos. I don't have that many views. I don't have that many likes. I don't have that many blah 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 blah. And it just sounds negative, but I'm just being realistic and logical with the whole thing. Because right now, this is more just me trying to get more comfortable with doing this, talking more on the camera, being more sociable. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So, you know, I get distracted real easily, and sometimes certain things do help while I'm doing this. Maybe I should do it that way. So I'm focusing on this freaking candy cane for like the longest. You know, so, but yeah, I'm trying. For those of you who subscribed, not necessarily subscribed, yeah, and followed, like, shared, like, did all the stuff, any type of interaction with me at all, it's greatly appreciated. Even if you're stuck with this video this whole entire time, which I'll be shocked, but I thank you guys again. I mean, who knows where this is gonna go? Who knows how this is gonna go? I'm just doing this right now to try to build and grow and hopefully make this into something that's helpful and that'll change my life into a better and positive way. Clearly, I have to read more than I am now and work on my diction. I have to talk more because I'm not very that's the only problem with not talking that much, so you don't really exercise words. All right, yeah, so but this video's done for now because I was rambling for a little bit. I was talking about goals, and I guess I talked about it, right? Some more made some kind of sense. But yeah, I'm kind of losing train of thought right now because I'm hungry and tired. But yeah. And again, thank you guys.